She waited for him for 20 years. For 20 years, she rejected every man who came to ask for her hand. She believed he would return, just like he promised. But when he finally did, he wasn't the man she remembered. He came back with a secret that would change everything. Maya and Aaron grew up together in a small, quiet village. He was a poor, shy boy, often the subject of ridicule. She, on the other hand, was bright, gentle, and from a well-respected family. But despite their differences, their hearts spoke the same language. The day he had to leave for the city to find work, he looked into her eyes and said, "I don't have a ring. I don't have any money, but if you wait, I promise I'll return as the man you always believed I could be." She smiled through her tears, her voice full of certainty. "I will wait, no matter how long it takes." 1 year passed, then 2, then 5. His letters, once frequent, eventually stopped coming altogether. The villagers began to whisper, "He's forgotten you." They'd say, "He's surely found someone else in the big city. No man leaves for that long and ever comes back." But Maya waited. Her wait wasn't just for love. It was for the promise he made. It was a testament to her unwavering faith in him. Suitors came, rich and handsome, but she refused them all. The years rolled by. Her parents passed away. She moved into a small house, living a simple life, dedicating her time to teaching the village children. She owned no jewelry, no fine things, except for one precious keepsake, the small, dried flower he gave her on the day he left. It wasn't just a symbol of their love, it was a symbol of her faith. Then, one morning, decades later, a sleek black car rolled into the dusty village square, a sight no one had ever seen. A man stepped out, dressed in a fine suit. He looked strong, successful, important. The villagers buzzed with curiosity. Who is he? A businessman? A politician? The man walked with purpose straight to Maya's old, weathered door. She heard the knock and opened it. The small, pressed flower she was holding slipped from her fingers and fluttered to the floor. It was Aaron. He had returned, but his eyes, they were different. The softness she remembered was gone, replaced by a cold, weary look. The hope that once danced in them was now just a tired emptiness. He managed a smile, but it didn't reach his eyes. His voice trembled as he spoke. "You ... You waited ... double quotes," she replied softly, her own voice steady. "I never stopped." He looked down, unable to meet her gaze, and whispered, "But I didn't return as the man you loved." He wasn't broken by poverty. He wasn't married to another. The truth was far more devastating. He was terminally ill. He hadn't come back to build a life with her, but to say goodbye. "I became successful," he explained, his voice choked with emotion. "I found the money, the fame, everything I thought we wanted. But along the way, I lost something precious. I lost myself. I always dreamed I would return and give you a beautiful life. But now ... now I've only come to ask for one thing. Can I spend what little time I have left ... with you?" Silence hung heavy in the air, broken only by the sound of her tears. But she wasn't crying because he was dying. She cried because he had come back. He returned, even when he had nothing left to offer but his final days. Without a moment's hesitation, she took his hand and led him inside. In his final months, she didn't treat him like a dying man. She treated him like the boy she had always known, the quiet, gentle soul she fell in love with. And for the first time in so many years, he began to smile again, a true, genuine smile. Not the smile of a rich, successful man, but the smile of the man she always knew he was deep down. On his final morning, he looked at her, his eyes filled with a profound understanding. "You didn't wait 20 years for me to marry you," he whispered. "You waited 20 years ... so I could die knowing that I was loved, truly loved." She held him close as he peacefully passed away. She never married after he was gone. But whenever someone asked her why she waited so long, a gentle smile would grace her lips. And she would quietly reply, "I didn't wait for a man. I waited for a heart."